Have you been traveling, eating with family, spending time with family, coming back from any sort of travel, and now you need to just kind of sit down, take a minute, and unwind? I have 3 selections that'll help you do that. Today, I have another episode of what I'm watching. Today's selections can all be found on Netflix. Let's go ahead and jump right in with our first selection, which is a movie, S.A.S. Rise of the Black Swan. This movie I felt had kind of that Jason Bourne, the Bourne Identity feel just a little bit. It's not quite as in depth yet. They definitely left it open for sequels, so don't be surprised if more come out. I found that this movie kind of gives you the opportunity for self-reflection a little bit. It kind of brings the question, do we have good people and bad people, or is every person a little bit of a mix? Do we all have good and bad within us, and we just kind of choose to harness one more than the other? There is a little bit of the twist to this movie because you go in with the title thinking one thing, and they kind of they lead you down the road to make you think this, and then at the end it's going to give you a little bit of a twist, and that is where the self-reflection and questioning comes in. So be looking for that twist. My second selection is a series. It is a binge-worthy series, and it is Cable Girls. Now this one is in Spanish. Don't worry, there are subtitles, and it's definitely one I think you need to give a try. To give you a little bit of backstory, it is set in the 1920s in Spain with telephone operators. This kind of intrigued me a little bit because my mom used to be a telephone operator way back in the day. I just was intrigued a little bit. Now, if I lost you with the era or telephone operators plot, don't give up on me just yet. This show is gonna encompass all sorts of topics. You're gonna have social economics, women's rights, morals, and ethics. You're gonna see how family-owned businesses worked then. You may know how they work now, if there are any changes. Don't be too quick to just discard this one to the side. While I haven't finished the last season of this yet, it is highly captivating. This is a show where you can definitely tell that it was a season finale because they are going to leave you with some cliffhangers. But that's a good thing about Netflix. You don't have to wait. They're all uploaded already, and you can binge this thing at your own pace. Last but not least is going to be another movie selection, and it is the movie The Invisible Guest. Again, this one is in Spanish with English subtitles. This one is more of a psychological thriller. It's going to make you think a little bit. Again, like with The Rise of the Swan, the movie is geared to take you down one road to make you think something, but don't go along with that just based on what they're showing you. Kind of start to use your mind a little bit, piece together a little bit of what they're giving you, and see if you can figure this out. At the end, you're going to have 2 scenarios. They really don't give you a blunt, oh, well, this is your answer. You're going to have to figure out a little bit of it by yourself. So that is something that really intrigued me. This is the kind of movie that I want to watch more than once because I will go through it and see kind of the obvious. But then once I get to the end, I want to go back and see what I missed. If I feel the same way, it's that, again, it makes you think. This movie's moral is kind of how one lie is not just one lie. One lie will lead to another lie, will lead to another lie. You've got to uphold all these, and soon it's going to implode. You're not going to be able to uphold all of these untruths. Now that you have these 3 selections, kick back, relax, take your time. Just take some time for yourself. Just give yourself an hour just to get started on any of these. 2 of them are movies. One is a show that will take some time, but just take some time for yourself. Make sure that you are doing that you relax, and that you don't find yourself getting overwhelmed or burnt out. That's just how things are these days, but we've got to balance that with some times for ourselves. And I know for everyone, that's not television. I'm not trying to turn you into a zombie. I just want you to kind of relax a little bit. Hopefully these selections will help you do that. If you are still here at the end, I hope that you will go down and subscribe. If you're already subscribed, make sure you have that notification bell on. That way you can join me in all of my future videos. You'll be notified each time I upload. If you have already seen any of these selections or you have some that you want to share, go ahead and drop a comment down below. Hope that I will see you in my next video, but until then, be safe. Bye.